Welcome to South Africa. Officially referred to as the Republic of South Africa, this magnificent country is an excellent destination for a first-time safari experience. Located at the southernmost tip of the African continent, South Africa boasts stunning landscapes, including gold savannas, deep gorges, and striking deserts, along with an impressive array of wildlife, plus plenty of modern comforts. Nature enthusiasts flock here from around the world to spot the Big Five: lion, buffalo, leopard, rhino, and elephant, often encountering these magnificent animals and much more. Popular activities include exploring coral reefs, hiking through mountain ranges, whitewater rafting, and relaxing on beautiful beaches with renowned surf breaks. As you travel through this expansive country and visit its lively cities, you can gain insight into its complex history, particularly in Cape Town, one of the most picturesque cities in the world. How well do you know South Africa? Which famous national park in South Africa is known for its diverse wildlife and Big Five animals? Comment your answer below. Let's dive into some fascinating information about South Africa. Did you know there's solid proof that humans originated in Africa? Human remains discovered in South Africa are thought to be much older than 160,000 years, which is one of the coolest South African facts. These remains are the oldest ever discovered anywhere and provide solid proof to the age-old belief that humans originated in Africa. If you're watching this video, please click the subscribe button in the corner of your screen. It's free and means a lot to us. And don't forget to check out the links in the description for cheap flights to South Africa and affordable accommodation options. Now join me as we explore some of the most hidden places in South Africa. Cape Town. Cape Town, South Africa. Nestled on the southwestern tip of Africa, Cape Town is uniquely cradled between the Atlantic Ocean and the imposing Table Mountain. It's often referred to as the Mother City, not only because it was the first city established in South Africa, but also because it has nurtured the country's history, culture, and diversity ever since. The city's strategic location, where the cold Benguela current from the Atlantic meets the warm Agulhas current from the Indian Ocean, creates a mild Mediterranean climate, perfect for year-round exploration. Cape Town is a melting pot of cultures, where indigenous African traditions intertwine with Dutch, British, and Malaysian influences. You'll hear over 11 official languages, see the vibrant colors of traditional clothing, and taste the rich spices that echo across centuries of trade and migration. But it's not just a feast for the senses. Cape Town's history tells a powerful story. It was here that Dutch settlers arrived in 1652, beginning centuries of colonial rule, and it was here that the apartheid era cast its long shadow, dividing people by race and privilege. However, Cape Town also played a key role in the country's rebirth. Just a short boat ride away, Robben Island reminds us of the struggle for freedom, a place where Nelson Mandela spent 18 of his 27 years in prison. No visit to Cape Town would be complete without standing at the feet of its most iconic natural wonder, Table Mountain. Rising 1,085 meters above sea level, this flat-topped giant is one of the new 7 wonders of nature. Whether you hike up the trails or take the rotating cable car, the reward at the summit is unbeatable. A panoramic view of the city, the ocean, and on clear days, even the distant mountains beyond. But the mountain is more than just a viewpoint. It's home to the Cape Floral Kingdom, the smallest yet richest plant kingdom on Earth, with over 1,500 species of flora, many of which are found nowhere else in the world. Cape Town offers a harmonious blend of nature and history, pain and triumph, old traditions and vibrant modern life. This city teaches us about resilience, unity, and the beauty of diversity, lessons we can carry into our own lives, no matter where we come from. What part of Cape Town's story speaks to you the most? Is it the awe-inspiring landscape, the soulful culture, or the deep-rooted history? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Kruger National Park. Kruger National Park spans nearly 20,000 square kilometers, making it one of the largest game reserves in Africa. Nestled in the northeastern region of South Africa, it stretches across the provinces of Limpopo and Mpumalanga and shares borders with Mozambique and Zimbabwe. The park's diverse landscape includes savannas, riverine forests, rocky hills, and baobab-dotted plains, offering a natural home to a stunning array of flora and fauna. Kruger isn't just about wildlife. It's a place deeply woven into the cultural and historical tapestry of South Africa. The land we walk on today has been inhabited for thousands of years, with evidence of Stone Age human settlements and ancient sand rock paintings hidden among the rocks. In 1898, President Paul Kruger of the South African Republic established the park to protect the region's diminishing wildlife. From humble beginnings as the Sabia Game Reserve, it officially became Kruger National Park in 1926 and has since grown into a beacon of conservation, drawing millions of nature lovers from around the world. One of the park's most treasured locations, Skukuza Rest Camp. This is the administrative headquarters and the largest camp in the park. But it's much more than that. Imagine waking up to the sounds of hippos grunting in the nearby Sabi River, or watching elephants bathe just meters from your veranda. Skukuza offers modern facilities, restaurants, shops, a museum, even a golf course, all seamlessly blended with nature. It's also the perfect launchpad for early morning Big Five game drives: lion, leopard, rhinoceros, elephant, and buffalo. To enhance your experience, remember some important guidelines. Always stay in the vehicle during game drives, unless at designated stops. Keep noise to a minimum to not disturb the animals, and never feed or approach the wildlife. Respecting these rules ensures your safety and helps protect the park's delicate ecosystem. As we near the end of today's journey, let's reflect on what Kruger teaches us. It's not only a refuge for wildlife, but a living reminder of the harmony between nature and humanity. Each creature, from the towering giraffe to the tiny dung beetle, plays a vital role in the grand cycle of life. What lessons can we take home? Perhaps the importance of conservation, the beauty of coexistence, or simply the joy of reconnecting with nature. Which animal are you most excited to see up close? Have you ever felt so connected to the natural world before? Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Boulders Beach. Nestled in the charming town of Simonstown, just about 40 kilometers south of Cape Town, Boulders Beach lies along the scenic False Bay coastline. As we drive down the Cape Peninsula, you'll notice the transition from urban bustle to the calming embrace of nature, mountains on one side, turquoise waters on the other. This sheltered beach is uniquely framed by ancient granite boulders, which not only give the beach its name, but also create peaceful, protected coves, ideal for families and wildlife alike. Simonstown, established in the 18th century, was a strategic naval base for both the Dutch and later the British. You might still see naval ships anchored nearby. But beyond its military past, the town is known for its deep cultural roots, blending indigenous Khoisan heritage with European colonial influence. Walking its streets, you'll spot Cape Dutch architecture, cozy cafes, and vibrant local markets, offering a rich tapestry of stories, flavors, and people. It's a beautiful reminder of South Africa's layered and evolving identity. But what truly sets Boulders Beach apart is not just its postcard-perfect setting, it's the famous African penguin colony that calls this place home. In 1982, 2 breeding pairs settled here, and to everyone's surprise, their numbers began to grow. Today, over 2,000 African penguins waddle along these sands, their charming tuxedo-like appearance delighting visitors of all ages. These penguins are an endangered species, and Boulders Beach provides a rare opportunity to observe them up close in their natural habitat. A network of raised boardwalks allows us to admire them respectfully, snapping photos, watching their clumsy yet adorable waddles, and even hearing their loud, donkey-like brays. While you're here, feel free to take a swim in the warm waters of the bay. Just keep an eye out for curious penguins joining you. The beach is remarkably clean, and the gentle waves make it perfect for younger swimmers too. There are also visitor centers nearby, where you can learn more about penguin conservation efforts and how local communities are working to protect this fragile species. The stunning views, the gentle ocean breeze, and the heartwarming sight of these penguins living freely. Boulders Beach is more than a destination. It's a lesson in harmony, reminding us of the delicate balance between humans and nature. So, how did you feel seeing wild penguins up close for the first time? Did any part of the story surprise you? I'd love to hear your thoughts and favorite moments. Drakensberg. The Drakensberg. Known as the Dragon Mountains, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is a place where nature's artistry and cultural richness collide to create an experience unlike any other. Stretching over 1,000 kilometers, the Drakensberg forms the eastern portion of the Great Escarpment, bordering the KwaZulu-Natal province and the Kingdom of Lesotho. This mountain range boasts South Africa's highest peak, Thaba Ntlenyana, rising over 3,482 meters. The crisp mountain air, the emerald slopes, and the ever-changing skies above create a canvas that will etch itself in your memory. Whether you're a hiker, a photographer, or a dreamer, the Drakensberg welcomes all with open arms. The Drakensberg isn't just a geological marvel. It's a place steeped in centuries of cultural significance. This land is home to the ancient San people, often referred to as Bushmen, who left behind an extraordinary legacy of rock art, with over 35,000 individual paintings scattered across the caves. These artworks, some over 3,000 years old, depict daily life, spiritual rituals, and the close bond between humanity and nature. Today, local Zulu communities still call these mountains home, carrying traditions forward through music, dance, and storytelling. As you walk through this terrain, know that you're stepping on sacred ground where legends and landscapes coexist. One site that truly encapsulates the spirit of the Drakensberg is the Royal National Park. Tucked within the northern reaches of the range, this park is famous for the amphitheatre, a jaw-dropping cliff face that stretches nearly 5 kilometers in length and towers over 200 meters above the valley floor. This natural fortress is not only a spectacle for the eyes, but also the source of the Tugela Falls, one of the tallest waterfalls in the world. For those eager to get close, there are well-maintained trails, such as the Tugela Gorge Trail. This moderately challenging route rewards you with dramatic vistas, river crossings, and the refreshing mist of the falls. The Drakensberg is more than a destination. It's a living testament to harmony between people and planet, past and present. As you return to your everyday life, may this experience remind you to pause, appreciate the natural world, and seek out stories hidden in landscapes. Durban. Durban lies in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, bordered by the majestic Drakensberg Mountains to the west and the tropical Indian Ocean to the east, offering a unique blend of natural beauty and cultural richness. With its subtropical climate, Durban enjoys sunshine almost all year round, making it a haven for holidaymakers and surfers alike. Durban's history is as vibrant as its streets. Originally inhabited by the Nguni people, particularly the Zulu, this region later saw the arrival of European explorers in the early 19th century. The British established the port town of Durban in 1835, naming it after Sir Benjamin Durban. In the decades that followed, Durban transformed into one of the busiest ports in Africa. But what truly defines Durban is its incredible cultural mosaic. With the arrival of Indian indentured labourers in 1860, the city gained what is now the largest Indian population outside of India. This has had a profound influence on Durban's identity, especially in its cuisine, religion, and architecture. From the scent of spices in local markets to the domes of mosques that shimmer under the African sun. One of Durban's crown jewels, the iconic Ushaka Marine World. Situated on Durban's Golden Mile, this world-class theme park combines marine education with thrilling entertainment. Home to one of the largest aquariums in the Southern Hemisphere, Ushaka offers visitors a chance to explore shipwreck-themed galleries teeming with sharks, rays, and colourful reef fish. For those seeking adventure, there's the Wet n Wild Water Park, where you can ride slides that twist and turn above the warm ocean air. And for a dose of Zulu culture, don't miss the Ushaka Village Walk, where traditional crafts and street performances bring South Africa's heritage to life. Durban represents a city where colonial history meets African pride, where the rhythms of Zulu drums echo beside the call to prayer, and where sunrise over the ocean tells a story older than time. Whether it's the flavors of bunny chow, the sounds of com music, or the warm smiles of locals greeting you with sawubona, Durban leaves an imprint on every soul it meets. Addo Elephant National Park. Nestled in the heart of the Eastern Cape, just 72 kilometers from the bustling city of Port Elizabeth, Addo offers a remarkable escape into the wild. Spanning over 1,640 square kilometers, this park is the third largest national park in South Africa and is uniquely situated between the Johannesburg Mountains and the Sundays River Valley, creating a diverse landscape of bushveld, forest, and semi-arid Karoo terrain. This geographical richness supports an incredible array of wildlife, making it a must-see destination for any nature enthusiast. Addo's origins are deeply rooted in the heritage of the Khoisan people, the original custodians of this land, whose ancient rock art and spiritual connection to nature still echo through the valleys. Later, during the colonial expansion in the 1700s, European settlers arrived, leading to significant conflict and displacement of local communities. The elephant population, once thriving, was hunted nearly to extinction for ivory and to clear farmland. By 1931, only 11 elephants remained. It was then that the South African government stepped in, and Addo Elephant National Park was established to protect these majestic creatures. Today, thanks to decades of conservation, over 600 elephants roam freely here, a powerful testament to resilience and recovery. One of Addo's most famous landmarks, the Dom Crag Dam viewpoint. Perched on a ridge with sweeping views over a waterhole below, this spot is a photographer's dream. Here, you'll often see large elephant herds gathering, especially during the dry season. Watch how they interact, mothers guiding their calves, bulls asserting dominance, and younger elephants playfully splashing in the mud. But keep your binoculars handy, because it's not just about elephants. Addo is one of the few places in the world where you can witness the Big Seven: elephant, lion, buffalo, leopard, rhino, great white shark, and southern right whale. This makes Addo not just a safari destination, but a true adventure of land and sea. The diverse landscape, the cultural tapestry, and the heroic conservation efforts that brought Addo back from the brink. Let this experience remind us of the power of nature and the importance of protecting it, not just in parks like Addo, but in our own communities and choices. Hermanus. Nestled along the southern coast of the Western Cape, just under 2 hours' drive from Cape Town, Hermanus hugs the curve of Walker Bay, offering dramatic ocean vistas, rugged cliffs, and a coastline that seems to whisper stories of the sea. Known internationally as one of the world's best whale-watching destinations, this charming town is more than just a scenic stop. It's an experience that stirs the soul. Hermanus, its unique character. Originally called Hermanus Fontaine, after a wandering teacher who brought his students here in the early 1800s, it was later shortened for simplicity, though its spirit remains beautifully intact. The town has grown from a humble fishing village into a bustling coastal retreat, rich in heritage and alive with Afrikaans, Xhosa, and English influences. Every corner you turn echoes with stories of fishermen casting their nets, of communities gathering at local markets, and of artists inspired by the changing moods of the sea. No trip to Hermanus would be complete without visiting its crown jewel, the cliff path. Stretching for about 12 kilometers along the edge of the bay, this winding trail offers panoramic views, perfect for spotting southern right whales from June to November. These gentle giants come astonishingly close to the shore, breaching and tail slapping in a display that has earned Hermanus global acclaim. But there's more to the cliff path than just whales. As you walk, you'll encounter a rich biosphere of fynbos vegetation, unique to the Cape Floral Kingdom. Tiny bursts of color in the form of proteas, ericas, and restios peek out between rocks, offering nature lovers and photographers a living tapestry to admire. Benches dot the trail, inviting you to pause, breathe in the salty breeze, and soak in the serenity. Whether you're here for the marine marvels, the cultural tapestry, or the breathtaking scenery, Hermanus gently reminds us to slow down and marvel at the world's quiet wonders. It encourages us to protect our oceans, appreciate the natural world, and connect more deeply with the communities we encounter. Johannesburg. Johannesburg is nestled on the Highveld Plateau, about 1,753 meters, 5,751 feet above sea level, making it one of the highest major cities in the world. Located in Gauteng province, the smallest yet wealthiest province in South Africa, Johannesburg has no major rivers or coastline, but what it lacks in water, it makes up for in gold. In fact, it was gold that birthed this city in 1886, when prospectors discovered rich veins in the Witwatersrand Hills, sparking one of the world's greatest gold rushes. Today, this metropolis has grown into the largest city in South Africa, a hub of business, innovation, and culture. Johannesburg played a crucial role during the apartheid era, standing as both a symbol of oppression and a cradle of resistance. From humble mining camp to political battleground, this city has transformed itself into a beacon of reconciliation. You'll find a unique blend of languages, cuisines, music, and traditions here, thanks to its incredibly diverse population. 11 official languages are spoken across the country, and you'll hear many of them as we explore today. One of the most iconic landmarks you cannot miss, Constitution Hill. Located in the heart of Braamfontein, this site once housed the notorious Old Fort prison complex, where figures like Nelson Mandela and Mahatma Gandhi were detained. Today, it's home to South Africa's Constitutional Court, the guardian of the nation's democracy. As we approach, notice the stark contrast between the original brick walls of the prison and the modern architecture of the court. This symbolizes transformation. Step inside the court's chamber, and you'll see that the walls are made from the very bricks of the old prison, a powerful reminder that justice can rise from injustice. The building is open to the public and often features thought-provoking art installations and human rights exhibitions. Johannesburg is more than just a city. It's a story of transformation, of people refusing to be defined by their past. Whether it's art, history, or resilience, Joburg offers a piece of wisdom to take home. Cape of Good Hope. The Cape of Good Hope, located at the southern tip of the Cape Peninsula in South Africa. As we drive along the scenic Chapman's Peak Drive, with the Atlantic Ocean stretching endlessly beside us, let me begin by placing you on the map. Though many believe this is the southernmost tip of Africa, that title actually belongs to Cape Agulhas. But the Cape of Good Hope is where the Atlantic and Indian Oceans dramatically meet, and it has earned a place in maritime legend. Nestled within the Table Mountain National Park, the Cape of Good Hope lies just about 70 kilometers from Cape Town. As we descend toward the Cape, notice the stark contrast between the rugged cliffs, wild beaches, and fynbos-covered hills. This is more than just a scenic stop. It is a powerful natural and historical landmark, shaped by time, tide, and culture. The Cape was originally known as the Cape of Storms by the Portuguese explorer Bartolomeu Dias, who first rounded it in 1488. The name reflected the treacherous seas and fierce winds he encountered. But later, King John II of Portugal gave it a new name, Cape of Good Hope, to symbolize the optimism of opening a new sea route to the east. This moment marked a turning point in global trade and navigation, and the Cape became a vital waypoint for ships traveling between Europe and Asia. The area also holds deep significance for the Khoisan people, the indigenous inhabitants of the Cape region, whose culture and resilience echo through the land. Speaking of landmarks, one cannot visit the Cape without making the short hike or taking the funicular ride up to the old Cape Point Lighthouse. Built in 1859, this towering beacon sits 238 meters above sea level and offers breathtaking panoramic views of the vast oceans and jagged cliffs below. While no longer in use, replaced by a lower lighthouse better suited for visibility in fog, the old structure remains a symbol of maritime heritage and human ingenuity. The Cape of Good Hope isn't just a destination, it's a living story. It connects continents, cultures, and centuries of seafaring spirit. Whether you're captivated by its natural beauty, stirred by its history, or inspired by its windswept solitude, there's something here that resonates with the soul. Bo-Kaap. Bo-Kaap is located on the slopes of Signal Hill, facing Table Bay. From here, you get a panoramic view of the bustling city of Cape Town below, and, if you glance upward, the ever-watchful gaze of Table Mountain in the background. This neighborhood, with its cobblestone streets and vivid rainbow-colored houses, is one of the most photographed areas in South Africa. Bo-Kaap's rich historical tapestry. Originally known as the Malay Quarter, Bo-Kaap is the heart of Cape Malay culture. The story begins in the 17th and 18th centuries, when enslaved people from Malaysia, Indonesia, and other parts of Africa were brought to the Cape by Dutch colonizers. Despite the oppression they faced, these people preserved their traditions, languages, and, most famously, their culinary heritage. After emancipation in 1834, many formerly enslaved people settled here and painted their homes in bright colors to express their newfound freedom. This tradition continues today, symbolizing not just cultural pride, but resilience, creativity, and joy. As we walk, you'll notice that every home is a statement. Pinks, blues, yellows, and greens pop against the skyline, telling stories without words. The Bo-Kaap Museum, located at 71 Wales Street. This building is one of the oldest original structures in the area, dating back to the 1760s. It's a perfectly preserved example of a Cape Dutch-style house. Inside, you'll discover artifacts, furniture, clothing, and photographs that chronicle the lives of early residents. The museum paints a vivid picture of what life was like in the early days, a glimpse into the strength and soul of the Bo-Kaap community. For a deeper cultural immersion, consider joining a local Cape Malay cooking class. These workshops offer hands-on experience preparing traditional dishes like boba tea, samosas, and koa sisters, sweet, spiced donuts rolled in coconut. As you cook, you'll hear personal stories passed down through generations, connecting food to family and memory. As our time here comes to a close, reflect on what Bo-Kaap teaches us: the importance of honoring our roots, celebrating diversity, and standing strong in the face of adversity. This neighborhood is not just a tourist stop, it's a living, breathing story of South Africa's soul. From the vibrant streets of Cape Town to the wild expanses of Kruger National Park, South Africa offers an unparalleled diversity of experiences. The country's complex history and cultural tapestry create a destination that's as intellectually stimulating as it is visually stunning. What makes South Africa truly special is the warmth of its people, the spirit of Ubuntu, or human kindness, that permeates every interaction. Despite past struggles, South Africans have created a nation that celebrates its differences while moving forward together. As you plan your journey to this remarkable country, remember that South Africa rewards those who explore with an open heart and mind. Take time to engage with local communities, learn about conservation efforts, and support sustainable tourism initiatives that benefit both the people and the incredible wildlife. What destination in South Africa appeals to you most? Are you drawn to the wildlife experiences, the stunning landscapes, or the rich cultural heritage? Comment below and let us know. Don't forget to check the link in the description for our special guide on finding the best flight deals to South Africa. We update it weekly with the latest promotions and seasonal discounts. You'll also find our recommended accommodation options for every budget. We wish you good health and incredible adventures on your South African journey. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more travel guides and insider tips for destinations around the world.